Now we are talking about lucky numbers for year 2023. Also, we will be telling you the numbers to avoid in this year 2023 for your zodiac sign. Okay, and we are the first delivering you all these great subjects for 2023. Let's begin where you see your sign word written. That's where your zodiac sign will appear on the screen. And let's begin, and let's turn on this beautiful imagery before this, and let's begin with Aries. Aries, this year, most of these numbers are really looking like some numbers you should avoid and some numbers you should really be going along. The lucky numbers for the year 2023 are 2 and 5, and the numbers that you need to avoid are basically 4 and 8, and any combination so and forth, like 4, 8, okay, 12, something like that. And all these are really the numbers that you need to really avoid. And numbers you can follow are 2 and 5, and any of those numbers, okay, which have the combination of 2, like 22, 55, 555, okay, 222, something like that. Okay, you can follow along like this. Okay, next is the Taurus. Taurus, for you the numbers are, although you have very less belief in these number systems, but again the Taurus, for you the lucky numbers are really the combination of twos and combination of fives, like double two, triple two, okay, and like 4 times 2 or 555. It's like this, these numbers are really the lucky numbers for you. And as you increase the count, it also increases the it also increases the effect of the number. Okay, while the numbers that you need to avoid in this year are 6 and 8, though these numbers you really need to avoid. Okay, and any combination of 6 and 8 you really like, 68, or triple six, double six, like these numbers, double eight, triple eights. Basically, more you add to it, more it will become like potent. Okay, but these are negative numbers for you. Let's go to the next one. Next one is Gemini's. Gemini is the lucky numbers this year are going to be for you. Okay, any combination of 1 and 6, like 16, double one, triple one, double six, triple six, like that. Okay, or 4 times 6, something like this, are going to be your numbers which are lucky. And there are numbers that you need to avoid, the combination of 9 and 3. These are the numbers that you need to avoid in this year and in 2023, and you would really be avoiding any combination or any number that has got 9 or 3 in it. Okay, like 36, which is basically your, like, the combination of number to avoid and the good number. But in this time you would really be taking care of most of these, the combinations. But I would say, if you are given the choice of 36, which has got good number and the bad number both, okay, and this way really you can avoid this number, maybe you can go, or it would give you mixed result. Okay, next is the Cancerian people. For you, this belief system is very strong, and this time you would be really taking good number or lucky number for you, or any combination of 7, like 77, 777, like that. And the other number which is good for you is any combination of 5. Okay, but 5 should be pure, and 7 and 5, or 5 and 7 can be combined together. That would give you great result. Okay, or maybe like 7 5. If all these numbers are there, these would give you great results. And the numbers to avoid in this year are 8 and 3. Okay, any combination of 8 and 3, okay, you should avoid. And if you add more numbers to it, like if you make 88, 888 or something, that would increase the power of the number, but that would be really the negative number. Next is the Leo. Leos, for you, the good numbers or lucky number are the 6 and the 2. Any combination of 6 and 2 would be really good for you, and you would really be finding great numbers there. And the numbers to avoid for now are these 9 and 4. These numbers really you need to avoid. Okay, next let's go to the next one, and that is the Virgo. And Virgos, for you, the numbers seems to be really a good numbers, and the numbers, lucky numbers for you are in this year, or in this year, Virgos are basically any combination of 6 and 1, and also the other numbers really suit you, and any combination of like any number which is divisible by 2 or 1 or 1, all the numbers can be divided by 1, but any number that is divisible by 2 would be really good for you in this year. Okay, so the nearest number which are really looking like would be the 6 and 1, and the bad numbers that are looking for you, the numbers that you need to avoid, any combination of the uh, odd numbers like 7 and 5 and 3, like that. Okay, 3, 5, 7, something like that. All these numbers are really odd numbers, like 13. Okay, all the numbers are really odd numbers which cannot be divided by any other numbers. You need to avoid and all these numbers. Okay, the next one is Libra. Libra, for you, this one is little bit complex. Okay, if we go by this system, Libras do really care about what is lucky, what is not lucky for them, and so it is a mix of something like the series for you, which is lucky is like, the combination, the any kind of continuous number would not be really lucky for you. You think of this like 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, any of these continuous numbers will not be lucky for you. You need to choose in between. Okay, like for say example, if you take any combination which are missing the numbers like 2 followed by 4. Okay, we are missing 3 number, so 2 and 4 will be lucky for you. Okay, like if you take long range, 1 and 7 would be lucky for you. And if you see the numbers to avoid, any numbers which are in continuous in series should be avoided. Okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, of if these are in the continuation in any series, that could be avoided. Okay, but particularly the two numbers that you need to avoid here, 6 and 5, and any combination of 6 and 5. Okay, the next one is Scorpio. Scorpio, for you, here is the numbers that you need to be on the siding and that you need to avoid. Okay, any numbers which are non-divisible, either those can be divided by itself or can be divided by 3. Okay, those really numbers look good here for you, and these numbers should not be in the series of any. Like if you take the series number 3 and 5 or 3 and 5, or if you take 7 and 9, these are going to be lucky number for you. But if you take in the continuation like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all these series, continued series would not be really good for you. Okay, so avoid continued series. You can take up any numbers, okay, and which are missing some numbers would be lucky for you. Okay, like 3, 5. Okay, 3, 5, 7, like that. Okay, and if you take the particular number 9 and 5 would be really good for you, and the any kind of continuous series, that would not be really good for you. Okay, next is the Sagittarius. Let's go to the Sagittarius and try to figure out, and these are the polished people. And for you, any again, the lucky numbers are really any kind of series which is followed by the continuous series like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. All this continuous series like 2, like the series is like 1 2 3. All these numbers or any continuous series like 2 3 would be lucky for you, like 4 5 would be lucky for you. And the unlucky number would be basically any kind of missing series, okay, like 3 and 6, okay, would not be really good for you. Okay, like if you take 4 and if you take 6, that would not be really lucky for you. Okay, and if you take like 7 or 9, 7 and 9, because 8 is missing, that would not be lucky for you, but 7 8 would be lucky for you. Okay, so something like that. Okay, and next is the Capricorn. And let's talk about the Capricorn, or the polished people. And those of you look really good and flawless, handsome people, beautiful people. Okay, so for you the lucky numbers are like discontinued series, like 1 3 5, something like this would be lucky for you. And the numbers to avoid, or the series to avoid, is continuous series, like 1 2 3 4 5 6, like this. If you have any digit, any number where numbers are adjacent to each other, or meaning numbers are forming the continuous series, would not be good for you. Okay, the lucky numbers, good, or say good numbers for you, would be the discontinued series, like 1 3 5, okay, 7, something like that, where you are missing one number. So all these would be lucky for you. Okay, and let's go to the next one, the Aquarius. The Aquarius people are really the good one. And the Aquarius, for you, although you have the firm belief, and for you these are very odd choices. Okay, for you the lucky numbers are really very odd choices here. And if we go the numbers that you should be beginning, you should be beginning with 1. Okay, that is really good for you. And if you go, and if you miss 4 5 numbers and you arrive at 6 or maybe 7, that would be lucky number for you. And the unlucky, or maybe not so good numbers, are basically any kind of numbers which are in the combination or in the multiples of 4. Okay, or any kind of numbers starting with 9, or the multiples of 9s. Okay, so these are really not so good numbers for you. Next is the Pisces. Last in our series is Pisces. And Pisces, for you, the good numbers or well defined numbers are like any kind of series which is missing one number between, like 1 3 5, something like that, 1 3 5 7, or 1 3 5. Okay, something like this would be really good numbers for you. And not so good numbers are really any kind of which are missing at least 2 numbers between them, like 1 and 4. Okay, 1 and 4, if the combination of 1 and 4, because it is missing 2 and 3, and that would not be really good. And if you say 4 and 7, because it is missing 5 and 6, again 4 and 7 would not be a right combination. Okay, and if you think of like this, if you go 7 and missing 8 9, and if you take 7 and 10, that would also not be really good choice. Okay, and if you take 3 and you miss 4 and you arrive at 5, that would be good combination. 1 3 5 would be lucky number for you. Okay, so that's how it is. And thank you for watching, and God bless you. Please subscribe our channel. Thanks a lot.